Hello guys, I want to appreciate each and every one of you that have been following us on our YouTube channel. I want to say thank you so much. The last edition of our educative program was blessed and transforming. If you have not watched the previous educative program, go back to our channel. Go back. There are so many things to learn. It's not just for entertainment. It is an impartation, life transforming programs that have been dishing out to the society. Make sure you go through it. If you have not watched, go through them. Go through each and every one of them. There is no way your life will still remain the same. Now, today we want to look at some of the things for a man that wants to settle down, because marriage is for men and also for women. It is not for boys and for youths. First of all, you discover that sometimes talk about the dating and the courtship. When a man is now have found someone that is so nice to him, and they say that you want to marry this one, I want this one to be my wife. What are some of the qualities that you need to possess as a man? First of all, you have to be godly. Godly is the key. It is the basic foundation. That is having the fear of God. It is the basic foundation for whatever thing that you want to do. For your marriage to be success, for your settling that to be success, you have to acknowledge God. He said the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. That is the beginning of wisdom, of settlement. You have to, number one, you have to acknowledge God. Number two, you have to have that sensibility of definition of this is what I want. What exactly is what you need from that particular person? There need to be a definition. You don't need to be working with the multitude of opinion. There need to be something that have to inspire you. It has to be there. So if you don't have anything that inspires you, don't just because they say I am already aged, that is why you want to marry. You may end up lose the interest when you have settled down. Before you know what happened, the thing that drag you there will no longer be there. First of all, you have to within yourself know that I am now ready. And before you even talk about it being ready, you have to have one of this character or one of these attributes of being what? A father. When we talk about being a father, it's not only about being able to pregnant a woman, or when you have a child, that's where you say that you have become a father. No. It's more than that. You have to be what? It's not only about progenitor. You have to be what? Play a fatherly role. You start it from your home. You start even from the person that you have to show. You're not just a husband, but also a father. What are some of the things that the father do? You discover that you have to be a protector. You have to be what? A provider. When you talk about provide, it's not all about only money. Love aspects have to be there. It has to be sacrosanct. You have to be there at all time. You have to be a protector, a defender. Not when something comes up, you say, lady first, you run away and allow your family to be what? Shut down. You start from your home. The way you handle your home, playing that fatherly role is so much important. The protection that you give, you discover that when this particular person that you want to bring into your life to change your surname to your own name comes into, which means you have also to be what? Not only what? A husband, but also be a father to this particular person. It's so much important. It's so much important. Number two, you have to find something doing. You may not have everything that you want, but you have to have something. Find something and be doing. Don't just be idle person. Don't just be like all these people, boys, young men, or some people these days discover that their car is their house, living a promiscuous life. No, you have to find something doing. Whether it's big or small, find something. You need to have something that will help you so that you'll be able to provide, so that you're able to also sustain, so that you'll be able to be useful, so that you'll be able to impart in the life of the one that is coming into your life. We'll talk about even love there. You discover that you have to also show it by also giving. Giving is part of it, sacrificially. You, the person that you is coming to you have to show that what, that kind of what giving. Now, even the lifestyle that you are living also matters. You have to define the type of life that you want to live. You know, these days discover that people are living by the majority opinion. In a place in the Bible says, do not follow multitude and convincing. You see what the old men, you see old men robbing dice. These days you see young generation, they are struggling with the old men. You see them paint their head, you know, dye their head, dye their beards, dye everywhere. Now, all these things, you see men dragging with female on the earring. You know, you see female dragging on the wares of men. You know, those things. Things have to be specified and defined. Not what people are doing. You don't know the reason why they are doing it. You have to define it. Be yourself. Be in your originality, the way God made you. Be yourself. These are some of those things. Now you discover that you have to stand, show this love, even from the beginning as you are dating, not when you know, sense involved. You discover that it blocks the sense of reality, sense of reason. Sometimes you discover that at the initial time, it may end up not work. You want to test to know if it is the person is is a girl, or if it is a man, or if it's a woman or a man. At the end, you discover that some of these things can pinch or even cause your relationship not to work. The same way as I'm talking to you, so I'm talking to the female also. Now, someone say, unless you conceive before. No, it is wrong. In the course of dating time, it's not the time of sex and sex and all those things. It is a time of studying one another. You have to study one another. The same thing also with the female also. Even the mode of dress matters. Yes. You see a young lady, you dress like an old woman. Dress like an, old woman. If you are young, there are some of the things that are made for the young. When you are young, dress young. You see small children now, small girls, you see, they rub all those things, walking like old women. The elderly ones, now they want to turn to younger person. Dress according to your time. It may be expensive. Wearing in Mbeke and all those, those things. Sometimes you look, somebody wanted to come to approach you. He doesn't know if you are an adult, if you are a married person or not. There are some of the dresses. Appearance matters also. Dress if you are single or you have not married. Dress like a single. It's not a sin. When we talk about dress decently, that's what we call decency. There are some of the appearance, that's the way you look, you dress. The way you dress determines how people will look at you and address you. There are some, when you dress like a prostitute, there are tie. Bible talks about this. There are tie that one looks. It looks like a prostitute. There's a way you will dress, whether no matter how good you are, baby like hot and whatever. At the end, you discover that no reasonable and sensible person will approach you. Yes, the way you dress matters. They see the way I'm, taking it here and there. The way you dress matters. You see you put ring in the nose, put ring here, put in the ear, put in the eye, put all those things. Yes, you may look hot in some people, but the reality of things is that there are some that will never approach you. That way you look like, you may not, let's say you are going for a job interview. I don't think you can dress in such a way. Dress sensible. It matters. Don't just say this and that. It doesn't care. You dress and you don't show this and that. The way you dress is the way it can affect you. I'm not saying that there is no validation that people that dress like that, they don't matter. No. But you have to be what? Dress, have a sense of decency. Dress normal. Going naked doesn't change anything. It only causes the lust of the heart. It doesn't change anything. The person that you are saying you are hot will never even tell or even advise someone close to him to marry you. He will still see you as a spoiled person. Even as a young person, get handwork. Find something and do it. It may not be big, but find something and be doing. Don't just somebody want to come marry you. It's like you turn to a liability. I cannot suffer my parents and I'm not going to. You, what are you doing? Find something, even if it's granola frying. Find something and keep yourself busy. And if it doesn't, it's not somebody that is not from Shell or from Federal House or from abroad. See, everything have class. The person you're talking about, even he will still go to his class. Find something and be doing. Be sensible. In the course of dating, try to understand. It's a time of understanding. It's a time of being sincere. Make sure you are sincere. Open up. Even if you have it, open up. Your likes and dislikes. Let the other person knows it. Each other. That is the time of study. It's not a time, because sometimes some of the problem you have, when you start enjoying the things that you need to enjoy after the marriage, discover that sometimes it may cloud your eyes, your sense of reason. You will not see anything. There is no way the person is slapping you anyhow. But I love him. Why? Because he knows how to turn his waist very well, or he knows how to, the way. But I have gone far. Even if you have gone far, you can still make a U-turn. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You are seeing somebody that is not that is bad. When the good one comes, the truth that the sincere one and know the game player. Most of the time, when somebody is being beclouded by the things they are seeing, the show of the games or the runs girls or the games boy, at the end, when they messed you up, you say that all men are the same. But you know the truth. In the course of, during the time of dating or courting, it is a time of learning each other. It is a time of trying to patiently understand each other. It is a time of, settling down to reason, to know what this person. It is a time of, agreeing on some things, the way we live and all those things. Where are we going to stay? In all those things, there is a time of agreement. We have some things, if it doesn't work at that particular time, it's better to discontinue, to disengage, than marry and divorce. The rate of divorce is much. It's not good. It's not good. And another thing, even if you have money, guy, be real. If you have pure water, share the pure water. Stop, you have pure water and you are, attending the person with a red wine. When the time comes for you to come and show, to be shining the way, say, no, you see. No, the foundation matters. The lady also, in all those things, this and that at the end, be real. There's nothing wrong in being real. Now from here I discovered, for those that have already married and they see some, even it's happening in the Bible. When they say, Adam, what happened? Say, it's that woman. Blame didn't start from now. Is that Satan husband that I've married? That my husband is Satan. I wanted to use it and that. When things have already started spoiling. Why? Because it may be during the time of courting, their red flag has been there, but it has been boycotted. Nobody tried to look or listen in some of this, look at those signs. At the end now, you see, the next thing is divorce. It's not an option. Or tell you, go and marry another wife. The first one that you marry is not even, the bag of challenge you even carry is not even easy. Now you are doubling it. Be careful so that you don't die before your time. Doubling it is not an option. But one thing I will say, if it leads to the stage where the life of one is being endangered, it's better for both of you to separate so that both of you will live and even make heaven. Yes. And I forgot to even mention this. Now, you are even being dated. You are a lady or a young lady. When you want to visit your guy, you take your friend that is more beautiful than you to your, use your brain. Some have lost their friends. Let me just tell you the truth. You may be choosing not because of you are so much that your friend may even be wiser than you. Never you take your friend you know that is better than you to your spouse. They carry something where they carry to remove things in the ear to put in the eyes so that you not lose. Know who you associate with. Some will say, I want to, if you don't love the guy and that is coming, he's so much desperate, he really needs you. You don't love him, leave him alone. Don't just hang him and say, hey, after all, if we bring money, you eat. Some that are diabolic, if they call you in their whatever, you will appear. Because there is some of their thing that is in you. Even in the Bible, Jesus said, the prince of the world is coming after me. But he doesn't have anything, which he doesn't have, which means there is no satanic property that is in him. So if you think that you are eating him mugu, let me just eat him mugu. Mugu. It may by fire. If you don't love him, leave him. As for those that are married, respect your husband. Man, respect your wife, love your wife. Not everything, but one thing I have to try to understand each other. Me, I am a detailed person. I like expressing myself. You have to allow me to express myself. Every person is different. Patiently, pay attention to each other. Try to understand the wife or the husband follow him with understanding. Patiently follow him with understanding. Stop rushing. Stop being domineering. The power that you have is not to use to express it by beating, pounding and all those things. You use it to make money and to use it to bring things that will make survive. When you come in home, both of you can become like lamb, brother and sister, playmates. Not coming to show sincerity. A man, you have money. A stupid, you do your wife like talk to him as if he's a trash. No, it can breed a bigger problem. Or the woman, you have bigger money than husband. You say a husband for mouth, the head of family for mouth. You don't need to compete. Both of you can unite and build together. Divorce is not an option. Sometimes some of the things that causes this, that if you use it as art movie, nobody will buy it. Sometimes misunderstanding. You always want to win at all time. You don't want to listen. If it doesn't end the way you want it, you just let everything scatter. Or sometimes you harden your heart. It is not good. Another thing I know that may be causing this challenge, let me talk about the area of sexuality. This sexuality, it has been a very big problem on both sides. Number one, and we see on the man's side also, you just, self-centered and greedy. Bam, you enter, you just pour the oil. What type of nonsense is that one now? You don't even care if the person, that whether you don't even care about her at all. You just will satisfy yourself and pour the oil, just like that. It can lead to infidelity. When you only selfish and self-centered, I'm talking to you, the man. You only just want to, satisfy yourself. You don't care about the other person. You just pour. You pour the thing and just, you don't care. It is not good. It can, or sometimes, it's not good. Then the woman also, when they want to touch you, say, no, you wrap yourself. You sometimes even claim, you have waist pain or you have back. You see, let me tell you, side chicks don't have back pain. They know they have waist pain. They know they have headache. They know they have. I'm telling you, they say side chick know they get headache. Let me tell you, they know they get headache. Stop using headache. Anytime I'm so tired. Yes, it's understandable sometimes. But when you are using it to be denying, to frustrate your man, it may lead to two things. If there is no fear of God, you know what the answer means. You guide it and protect it. The side chick is there trying to even give it free of charge. Sex matters. Don't say it's spiritual. Even Bible says the person that created the knot is the person that created the screw. So it wasn't by mistake. Stop punishing yourselves unless he give you money. Are you a prostitute? You want to you just lock yourself, or you just try to bring him down, or try to create a scenario. Somebody was even on the radio station say that he told the husband to go and find another one. That is even sometimes he doesn't want to even have any sex with the husband. That is like a pin. Why is it like a pin? Because he doesn't give you money. Or sometimes when there's some husband that bought some things on their wife, you told the husband and he just dismiss it like that, and you are encouraging him. Be satisfied with what you have. Man, also do things that when you see good thing, appreciate the one that have changed her name and answering your name. It is not an easy thing. It is not an easy to change name. Appreciate your wife. You that is woman, try. Don't use sex to. Sometimes there are some of the quarrel. You hear, he said this and that. I told him to give him money for crazy. And this and that. It is not a problem. When you refuse to open up, to give him what belongs, to give her what belongs to him, it can still lead to this type of problem. When the woman is not being satisfied, she may try to go outside to satisfy. Or she may even turn to a lesbian. When you deny your man, he may even go outside. I just want to pin it on this place. Sexuality, dirty. Make sure that you subscribe. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. Comment. If it has helped you so much, comment, subscribe, and God will help you. In Jesus' name.